exercise. Like I felt like I felt like I let go of something, and then um, the next day, the next night, I had a dream, and I want to share everything in this dream with you all because it means a lot to me. And I remember it was me, my mom, and my sister, and we was like at some type of award show. I don't know why BET popped in my head, but yeah, we was at like the BET Awards because I felt like there was celebrities around and there was cameras, like professional TV cameras. So that's why I said it was BET, and I was going to take pictures on my phone, and I remember my phone being low, so I needed a charger. So I went backstage to get a charger. And when I came back, my mama and my sister were gone. And the vibe changed when I got back. It wasn't like BET award show anymore. It was like an auditorium, like at a school or something. And I remember seeing my dead cousin on my daddy's side, Buddy Boy, sitting in my sister's seat. So I walk up to him and I said, "Where's April?" And he like, "Oh, they left. They went to the bathroom." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I walk off to the side door. And I remember seeing some rows in the back facing the back. And they had people sitting in the rows. And I remember this guy turned his head, and I looked, and it was my daddy. And I looked, and for some reason I went back to the front row where my cousin was, Buddy Boy, and I hugged him, and it felt weird because, you know, this is my grandpa on my daddy's side first cousin, so we weren't really close. All I remember about him was that he used to like to drink a lot. But he was, he was fun to be around and laugh and joke and stuff like that. But he was real sick. But I remember hugging him, and it did feel weird. I don't know why. And then I walked down the row, and now my daddy is on the front row on the end. So I walk over to him. I give him a hug and a kiss, a basic one. And then when I come up from the hug and the kiss, I look at him and he looked like he's squirming, like he in pain or something. And I'm like, "You good? Like, you good?" And he didn't say nothing, but I went back in to hug him. And I just hugged him. And I just hugged him. And he kept saying, "I love you. I love you. I love you." He kept saying it over and over and over. And that's when I started to cry. And I'm crying in the dream. And I'm trying to say I love you, but I'm crying so much I can't get the words out. And finally I say, "I love you too." And I wake up. I'm crying for real. Like real tears. I wake up crying. And it was intense. It was nothing I've ever experienced before. My daddy, August will be 15 years my daddy been dead. I've never dreamed about him before, at least none that I remember. Never seen him. Maybe I've never paid attention, but I was paying attention that night. And meditation helped me do that. That letting go of anger, bitterness, and sadness, guided meditation helped me reach out to him, I guess. It made him feel comfortable enough to come visit me. And I'm glad he did. And we needed that hug. The hug felt real, man. Like, I even forgot what it felt like to hug my daddy. So yeah, that was a real intense experience to see him, but I was glad to see him. And I'm definitely gonna try to channel him more and, you know, see what messages he got for me. I don't know, maybe he's on the other side struggling, because they say that sometimes you gotta pay homage to your ancestors, and make sure that they're good on the other side. And maybe for the past 15 years he's been over there struggling, so he probably needed that hug more than me. So yeah, pretty much after that, I started binge watching this one girl's tarot card readings. Her name is the Gem Goddess. If you want me to share her video, I can share that as well. She's really good, and she was confirming a lot of things for me. Basically, in those type of videos, they'll have like different stacks of tarot cards, and you just pick which one speaks to you, and then they flip them over and tell you a message, you know, whatever the message may be. And each one I did was very beneficial for me, and it gave me more clarity, which is why I'm doing these videos now, because I'm heading on a spiritual journey, a spiritual career, a spiritual path that is definitely destined for me, and doing these videos is a part of that. And then there was this other girl, I can't remember her name, but she also had a video called Who Are Your Spirit Guides? And this one was really powerful for me because it had me crying again. But she had 4 stacks, and when I picked the 4th one, and yeah, it was, she was like, yeah, it's a your spirit guide. She said it was a masculine energy. It was an ancestor that passed away. Immediately my daddy popped in my head, my grandpa, my papa, because I have 2 grandpas that passed away, Pa Hank and Papa. Papa was the one who popped in my head. And she was like, he's very strict. He has a lot of wisdom. And that's what made me think it was my grandpa more than my daddy, because I don't see my daddy as a strict type, but my grandpa was like that. And said he didn't have a lot of love in his life. I know my mama's side of the family is not very affectionate, neither is my daddy's side, but I felt like it was more, I felt like it could have been both of them, and it might be, because both of them came and visited me in my dreams. But she was like, what else? Just that they want you to break the generational curse of the father not being around. I don't know how I'm supposed to do it, because I'm trying to get my son a stepdaddy, but you know, I can't force a man to take care of my son. But anyway, just basically that they come visit me, that they speak through me through health. They speak through me through health, through spiritual stuff, through meditation. So everything that I've been doing this past month or month and a half has brought them back into my life. Everything that I've been doing within this past month and a half has brought them to show themselves to me. So it's beneficial for me that I got to see them. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. That they come to me through, they speak to me through my health, that I need to get my health together. I know that's something that plagues me right now. I have neglected my health for quite a while. I just started going back to the doctor. Last tarot card reading, where she was telling me my who are my spirit guides, She also said that you would be